Hi parents, I'm Mr. Eddie Chong, the year head for the WSEC. So I hope all has been well so far for you and your family. So thank you for your support and understanding the past 2 years. So COVID-19, as we all know, has put a stop to a number of key school programs the past few years. And I'm glad that all has passed and normalcy has resumed. And we are working hard on our end to ensure that your child has a chance to continue to experience the many meaningful programs beyond the classroom. And coming right up after the end of year exams will be the Sec 2 outdoor adventure camp that we have planned for your child. Therefore, for today's briefing, I'll be sharing with you the details of the camp that's coming up from 19th to 21st October. And for this camp, we'll be co-running it with Touch Community Services, and I will share with you more about this organization in a while. Your consent to allow your child to participate in this camp is important and is required. Therefore, parents, please access the consent form that was sent to you via Parents Gateway. And please give us a reply by this Friday, 23rd September. And much effort has been placed in the planning of this camp because as a school, we strongly believe that learning beyond the classrooms has very powerful teachable moments that we can impart to the students. And for myself, I'm a strong believer that outdoor education can really provide our students rich learning that can help them develop their resilience and vibrantness. And during the camp, we will also emphasize a lot on the values and relationship management. And these aspects are very important to your child as they navigate towards adulthood. And also, your child will be going for the compulsory Outdoor Bound Singapore OBS camp next year when they are in secondary 3. And this Sec 2 camp is therefore intentionally planned to give them an experience of the outdoor adventures, which they have missed out the past 2 years since COVID struck. Therefore, when it was announced that the SNMs in East and cohort camps can resume, the school decided that we want to have a camp for our Sec 2 students. We proceed on the proposal and the quotation, and after evaluation, the camp is awarded to Touch Community Services, who will co-run it with us. And I'm sure a number of parents here who have heard of Touch Community Services before, and we are more familiar with them being in the community and social services sector. And indeed, they have been in this field for the past 30 years. And within the Touch organization itself, they do have another ministry within them whom they call the Touch Adventures. And Touch Adventures is the youth division of Touch Community Services. And since 2015 till now, Touch Adventures has served more than 100 schools in outdoor camps, and their clients range from primary schools all the way to post-secondary institutes like ITEs, polys, JCs, and NUS. And the school will be working very closely with the Touch instructors to ensure that the whole camp is one that is safe, one that is fun, and one that is rich in learning for your child. So right now, I'll move on to the camp matters. This camp will be a 3-day camp from 19th October to 21st October. The first day of the camp on 19th October will be a non-residential camp, and all students will follow the usual school timetable timing that day, and they will be dismissed from school at 1:40 p.m. The second and third day of the camp on 20th and 21st October will be a 2-day, 1-night residential camp at HomeTeamNS Bukit Batok Adventure Center. So students will report to school at the usual reporting school hours, and that means they have to be in school by 7:25 in the morning. Attendance is compulsory for all students, and we seek the cooperation of parents to ensure that your child is present and punctual in school. In the unfortunate event your child is late for school and we have departed for camps, then we are sorry that your child will have to miss that day of the camp, and it will mean a large chunk of very meaningful outdoor learning experiences that your child will miss out from. So thank you parents for reiterating this point of being punctual to your child, and I also emphasize this to them during my briefing. And the dismissal time of the students on the last day of camp will be at 5:30 p.m. and they will be dismissed from school. And as mentioned, the campsite your child will be staying overnight is in HomeTeamNS Bukit Batok Adventure Center. And as did a recce over at the campsite last week. This campsite is beautiful and it has sufficient space for us to house the entire second cohort. Your child will be sleeping in tents, and each tent can house up to 4 to 6 students. So for the safety of your child as well, the camp instructors will be on sentry duty at night. The teachers, we are also staying near the students, so in the event of any emergencies, we will be able to respond in a very timely manner. So please do not worry about it. And apart from the usual recess on the first day of the camp on 19th October, where your child has to pay for his own meal during recess time, there will be no other camp fee involved, and all other costs of the camp are borne by the ministry with meals and transport provided. And with all outdoor learning, we will have to consolidate all the medical records and dietary requirements of your child. We have obtained the latest set of info from the school cockpit, and this info will have been updated at the earlier part of the year. So if there are any updates along the way regarding your child's medical condition or dietary requirements, please feel free to inform your child's form teacher, and we will do the updating on our side. I will now share about the camp program with you, and this will include the activities that your child will be going through, as well as the camp metrics. So the students will be grouped in such a way that there will be a mixture of students from the different classes. And each group is kept at maximum of 20 students per group. And because the students may not be so familiar with their classmates from the other classes, team building will therefore be essential to bond all of them together. Your child will also be going through low elements, and through these activities, the intensity of the obstacles will allow your child to develop a certain level of resilience and teamwork. Do rest assured that apart from the safety brief, all our instructors are either certified outdoor adventure facilities instructors or they are certified OBS challenge course instructors. Your child will also go through navigation and hiking, and they will either hike along the route of Pasir or Pongo settlement. Distance of the hike is estimated to be around 5 kilometers. And there is this interesting catapult building as well. This is a structure that cannot be built single-handedly. Therefore, we are really emphasizing the values of teamwork, unity, commitment, and communication in this activity. Your child will also be going for kayaking at Pasir Ris Park. There will not be any prior skills required. All students will be provided with a life jacket, and they will mostly just learn how to paddle with the kayak and have fun in the water. So all the instructors for this activity are certified by the Singapore Canoeing Federation. Your child will also be experiencing outdoor cooking. And ratio of the group for this activity will be 1 cooking set to 2 students. And each group will be cooking 1 pack of instant noodles. And all the noodles are certified halal as well. And the highlight of the camp will no doubt be the campfire on the night of our stay over. So each group will showcase the talents that they have, and they will also make use of the campfire to exhibit their teamwork through the performance that they will be putting up. And this segment is also a time to wind down and to celebrate the success we have as a cohort this year. And this is a program that we have planned for them on the first day of the camp. As mentioned, the first day of the camp, the day will end at 1:40 p.m. that day. And the main activities are really to bond everyone together and let them know their new teammates as well. And day 2 of the camp is the day of our 2-day, 1-night residential camp. This will be the camp matrix on that day. So we have 13 groups in total, and we will further divide them into 2 subgroups, with group 1 to 7 doing 1 set of the camp program, and group 8 to 13 doing the other set of the program. So regardless of which set of the program your child is in, all students will be back at the Bukit Batok campsite at 6:30 p.m. where all of us will have dinner together, and then we'll begin with campfire together at 7:15 p.m. Night out is expected at 10:30 p.m. and all students will be given 8 hours of sufficient rest. So please feel free to pause the recording if you need to take a more detailed look at the program. And this is day 3 of the program. Breakout time is at 6:30 a.m. and there will be a rotational swap of the activities based on day 2. So at the end of the day, your child will have a chance to go through all the activities that we have planned. So everyone should be back in school by 4:15 p.m. on the third day, and we'll go ahead with the camp closing that will see us end the camp by 5:30 p.m. And I do hope that by the end of the camp, your child has nothing but good experiences to share with you about what they have gone through in the camp itself. And next, I'll move on to other important camp matters for your information. And during the camp, only school-based t-shirts are allowed. And there should be enough school-based shirts to go around the duration of the camp. And apart from PE shirts, the 30th anniversary shirt, we will be making a camp shirt for your child as well. So your child can wear the shirts provided to them during the camp itself. And home clothes is only allowed for sleeping only. And please help us to inform your child that there should not be any inappropriate wording on the home clothes. And your child should still be properly attired. And for the low elements that your child will be going through, track pants is made compulsory. And your child will just need to bring a set, and you can purchase them at Decathlon if you do not have one. For the meals, only the recess on 19th October is at the own cost of your child. Other than that, all the meals on the 20th and the 21st October will be catered for. However, please note that on 20th October, breakfast is not provided. So please ask your child to have breakfast before reporting to school. But we do understand that there are some students who do not have the habit of having breakfast early in the morning. So on our side, as a precaution, we will prepare some bread as well in case our students need it. And this is a packing list for the camp. The hard copy will be distributed to students during my briefing to them this Wednesday. The soft copy has been sent via PG to all parents. So the FTs will be going through the packing list with the students, and this is given to the students way in advance in case you're out shopping and there are anything that you need to purchase early, you may do so. However, please do not get too worried about this packing first. We will let our students focus on the upcoming exams first, and there will still be time to do the purchasing, to do the packing of the camp items after the exams. And a very important reminder that we will emphasize to the students is to bring their own medication. This is stated in the packing list as well. So if your students need any medication, do remind them to bring along with them every day. And because the meals are all provided for, we do not encourage students to bring any valuables along for the camp. Just a visiting card or a minimal amount of money for transportation home should be enough. And during the camp, we will be safekeeping the handphones of the students as well, so that they can focus on the camp activities. And if there are any matters that you need to contact your child urgently, please feel free to contact the form teachers who will be there with your child in the camp. And as mentioned too, the groupings will be done via inter-class with a maximum of 20 students per group. And this is done in the spirit of building up the school culture, where we want to promote social interaction and relationship management among the students in Springfield. And to make things more exciting, we'll be choosing the best camper of each group that will be decided by the teacher and the instructor attached to the group itself. And we will base them on the best camper rubrics that we will share with the students as well. And for the last segment of this briefing, I will share with you what we do as a school, pre-camp, during camp, and post-camp. And so, in weeks leading up to the camp, we will tap on CCE lessons to impart to students the correct values they must possess. And we want them to be the best possible person to themselves and their peers. There will also be 2 camp briefings to students, one scheduled on 20th September and the other one on 17th October to inform students about the expectations we have of them during the camp, so that all our students' mindset are aligned and everyone is ready for the camp when it begins on 19th October. And during the camp itself, we will tap on these 4 stages to ensure our camp objectives are met. So to put it very simply, initiate would mean getting students from different classes together, and then we will build the group closer together. After that, the group will come together to overcome the challenges together, and finally, we will come together once again to consolidate and celebrate their achievements together. And just an important note to all parents that because we are dealing with outdoor activities, there will inherently be some risk involved. So we have conducted risk assessment on our side for these activities, and we have put in place appropriate measures to manage this risk to a suitable level for our students. And we would like to assure you that the safety of your child is of our highest priority. All necessary precautions to ensure the safety of our students will be taken. Our instructors are proficient in outdoor skills and they are all first aid trained. And this is not just a one-off camp. After the camp, we'll continue to tap on CCA lessons and the students' CCA to consolidate the learning of the camp. And all the learning will further reinforced during the OBS camp, which your child will go through when they are in secondary 3 next year. And that's about all for the briefing I have. And I hope this briefing has given you the information and assurances that you need about the upcoming camp that you have planned. So once again, parents, we would like to ask you to refer to the PG sent to you and indicate your consent for your child to attend the camp. And if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to check your child's form teacher, or you may also check in with me directly, either through my email or my work phone. So thank you very much, parents, for your support and cooperation. So we look forward to a great camp ahead. Thank you.